Hey guys, welcome to this very first episode of the Globetrotting Extraordinaire Travel Chronicles, short for TGE. Why I chose the domain name to actually type out the Globetrotting Extraordinaire instead of TGE, I don't know. I should have thought about that a long time ago. But hey, you know what? That's all right with it. Welcome to this first episode, guys. I'm super excited about it. Want to talk about my first trip to Switzerland, try to figure out what type of content you guys like. I'm definitely open to feedback. Definitely would take your questions, can answer them on later episodes too as well. So I'm super excited about this. First line of business for Switzerland is I want to talk about how expensive it is. The Swiss franc is a very strong currency. A lot of people think the European Union is all on the same currency on the euro. Most of the European Union is. Switzerland obviously is technically not a part of the European Union, so they're still on their own currency, the Swiss franc. Once you get into Switzerland, if you stay in Zurich, it is very expensive. A lot of people recommend that you stay a little bit outside of Zurich or even down a little bit to the south in Lucerne. The places in Lucerne were a little bit cheaper, but we decided to stay at our area around Zurich. So first day we got into Zurich, chill day, relax. Really didn't do a whole lot. I came in on a nonstop flight from San Francisco. My buddies went through Seattle and Frankfurt. Frankfurt Airport, I will say, you need to give yourself at least 90 minutes, hour and a half, minimum connect time. I know Lufthansa sells shorter connections. I wouldn't recommend taking them just because an hour connection works perfectly if you park at a gate, you get through customs quick, you get through security quick, and then your gate is down the hall and right there. A lot of the time in Frankfurt, you end up getting a hard stand, which means you park at a parking spot, not a gate. You have to wait for everyone to offload, get a bus. Bus takes you to customs, clear customs there, so on and so forth. I came in on a nonstop flight, gone just fine. My buddies went through Frankfurt, ended up missing the flight to Zurich, and they had to take another flight that was about 3.5 hours later. So, word of advice: if you ever go through Frankfurt, give yourself at least an hour and a half if you have to clear customs because it's a madhouse sometimes. Anyway, guys get in, we all get in first day, kind of keep chill. The food in Zurich, so our first meal in Zurich, I think I had schnitzel, just a schnitzel meal with a big old bottle of sparkling water. It came out to be almost about, I would say, 60 Swiss francs, which is almost like $65 US, which the food there is very pricey. It is really hard to get uh, a good meal in Switzerland for dirt cheap. It's pretty rare. A lot of the places in Switzerland, there is a lot of shopping markets there that you can get some things a little bit cheaper. But if you ever eat out in Zurich or anywhere in Switzerland, it's very very pricey. So first day, hung out in Zurich, didn't do a whole lot. Sorry, I live in a house with 3 cats and 2 dogs, and so the Kiki. Anyway, so first day we're there, pretty chill, pretty calm, not a whole lot going on because the guys got in super late, went out, ate. Second day, we toured around Zurich a little bit. The town is beautiful. It's right on the lake. You can walk over right to the lake. On the weekends, there's people sprawled out on the shores of the lake and just hanging out, having a good time. And that was really really cool for me. Was that you have this old city, downtown metropolis, busy, and then all of a sudden, like, you can walk down the road, and then all of a sudden it's lakefront, beautiful homes right on the lake. Everyone's hanging out, having a great time, and it's a beautiful city. There's a couple churches in downtown Zurich that you can check out, and one of them you can actually go up to the top of the church. I didn't do that because I don't carry cash on me a whole lot, which I guess I should have, because they only take cash to go up to the top. So if you ever go to the local church, the big church there, and want to go up it, you have to have cash on you. I mainly use just my credit and debit card, just because everywhere in Switzerland it seems like they pretty much take credit and debit, so I never bothered pulling out any cash. So we just pretty much walked around Zurich, walked down to the lake, took an Uber back to the hotel, and second day was kind of just checking out Zurich, getting our lay of the land in. The third day was the fun day. The third day we went to Lucerne. Yeah, we did. Yeah. I'm going to cut that part out. So the third day we went to Lucerne and went up Mount Platus. We started off our day a little bit late. We kind of slept in a little bit because when we were there, I had a hard time adjusting to the time zone in Switzerland. I was going to bed like 1, 2 in the morning just because just couldn't sleep, just couldn't adjust right, and I was always hungry that late at night. So it's like, okay, well, what's open 24 hours around here? And there was a couple places that were open 24/7 in Zurich, especially a lot of pizza joints that are open 24/7. But even getting a pizza, like a large pizza in Zurich, is like almost like $30. Super expensive if you're trying to eat by yourself. I mean, if you're splitting it with people, not a big deal. But if you're trying to just get a large pizza, it was super pricey. I was surprised. So third day we went to Lucerne and went up to Mount Platus. Since we started off a little bit late in our day, we didn't do the full. They have what they call like the Golden Circle Tour or Silver Circle Tour. The Golden Circle Tour included, like, you start in Lucerne and then you take the boat over to where the Cogwheel Railway goes up, and then you can go up Mount Platus and then take the cable cars, the Skyway down the mountain on the other side. We got there pretty late, so we did the silver plan, which means we bought a train ticket that the train took us to the station. Normal Swiss Railway took us to the train station there. Then we took the Cogwheel Railway up, and then the Skyway down, so we didn't take the boat option. The Cogwheel Railway was really awesome. It's the longest cogwheel railway in the world, and it was really neat to actually go up it, and like the incline was super steep, and I was just impressed with the machinery and just the way it operated. I was just like, wow, like, we're at a pretty good incline on going up. As I said in my video, you definitely want to prepare for any weather. So we get about halfway up and we're still going. All of a sudden it gets overcast, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. And it was pretty much just low level clouds that appeared to be fog. And it was so cold up there. There was still snow on the top of the mountain, and of course I was in just a t-shirt and some shorts, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fine. And no, it wasn't fine. I was freezing. My buddies were a little bit smarter and bought jackets, and of course I'm thinking somewhere in Switzerland, like, you see these pictures of, oh, it's green lush valleys and beautiful mountains, and like, oh yeah, no big deal. No, you definitely want to make sure you bring cold weather close to as well, because if you go up in the mountains, it's still frigid in the summer. So we get to the top of Mount Platus. Surprisingly, there wasn't really a lot open at the top of Mount Platus, so we just walked around, checked it out, and it was overcast anyway. Like, you try to look out, like, you could maybe see like 10 feet in front of you. That's it. Check that out. There's a big cable car skyway that we took down halfway down the mountain to where the there was like a zip line and like a ladder climb type deal, and we really wanted to check it out, but it was closed for the day. And I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, I wanted to do something kind of fun on the mountain. So that's when we found the rope bridge type thing in the opening of my video and just walked across that. And that was a terrible idea for me, because just when you hang onto the rope bridge and you're walking across it, it was shaking the trees, and the trees were just super, super wet and damp and had all the water on the leaves, and it just came just splashing and crashing down on me. And of course, like, once you're halfway across, it's like, well, if you go back, you're going to be in the same situation. You might as well keep going, because the rope bridge was pretty much just a big circle around a couple of trees, and then you end up back to where you started. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's just nail this out. So I just kept moving, kept going with it, and was soaked. Had lunch up halfway up the mountain, which was fine. And then we took the Skyway back down in order to get back into Lucerne. And so you take the Skyway down, and then you take a bus to get back into actual Lucerne, because the Skyway station is a good couple of miles outside of Lucerne. So once we got back into Lucerne, that's where the oldest wood truss bridge is. The name is slipping me because I got nothing in front of me with the name on it. But that bridge was pretty cool to check out. All the artwork that's done on the bridge, that was amazing. We ended up doing a Swiss restaurant there where we had raclette. I had the raclette, and it's like, even that, like, it's a if you don't know what raclette is, it's a metal plate that is like kind of like a lever at one end, and it rotates at one end, so you can like pour the cheese off once it's hot, and there's a burner underneath it to heat up the cheese, and you heat the cheese enough to scrape it off, and you put it on like potatoes or bread. And it's more like, it's kind of like fondue, where it's more for socializing because it takes forever to heat it up. So it's more for, oh, I'm just going to sit here, relax, socialize with my friends or this party, and then, slowly eat. It's more for that type of setting. But I wanted to try the raclette. It was pretty good, but still, for like six pieces of cheese, potatoes, and a couple slices of bread, that was still like $45. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you go to Switzerland, like, it's beautiful, I love it, but save up just to eat out, because it is outrageously, the food is pretty expensive. Hotel wise, wasn't really that bad compared to any other major city. Like, the next day we rented a car, and the rental car wasn't that bad, but I'm telling you, the food though is very pricey. So just plan on saving up if you do eat out a lot in Switzerland. So we checked out. So after the restaurant, we went up to the old wall. We walked up it. It was supposed to be technically closed. Like, I think it was supposed to close at like 6 or 7. Doors were still open. People were still on top of it. So like, okay, cool, whatever. We're going to go up it. So we go up to the walls, check it out. And that was pretty neat. The other thing I forgot to mention, once we were finished with the walls, so we took an Uber from our hotel to Lucerne, because the price of the Uber was going to be the same cost as it was for 4 train tickets, because I had 4 guys with me, and of course UberX fixed up to 4 people, and it was going to be the same cost as the train ticket from downtown Zurich to downtown Lucerne. That was including the tram ticket to get from our hotel over to the train station in Zurich, and it was going to be quicker, because it's like, well, the Uber's 2 minutes down the road, and we're going to get there quicker, so let's just do Uber. Lucerne, you can't get an Uber from Lucerne to pick you up. So you can get an Uber from Zurich, drop you off in Lucerne, but to go from Lucerne back, or Lucerne anywhere else, they don't do Uber. So rude awakening when I opened up the app and like, oh, there's no cars available anywhere, because Lucerne doesn't allow Uber to pick up in Lucerne. So we had to go to the train station and take the train back over to Zurich. But there's about a train every 20 minutes from Lucerne to Zurich, so it really wasn't that bad time-wise. But if you're kind of in a crunch, or you're trying to maximize your day and get more out of your day, you just want to keep that in mind, that, yeah, I mean, you could do an Uber to get there, but then from Lucerne back, can't do it. You got to take the train back into town. So then the next day was the fun day. So a lot of people, a lot of these videos that you see in Switzerland, it's like, oh yeah, there's these alpine coasters, and you go on the metal and it's all cool and you check it out. And there's also this one video that's like, oh look, I'm going down this mountain and it's super fast, and it's really just someone on a same thing like a cogwheel or funicular thing just sped up. That's all that one video is, like, where it looks like, he's sticking his feet out and it's going up and down like real quick. Yeah, that's just a video sped up. That's nothing. So the big thing with the alpine coasters is that there's none near Zurich. So we did a little bit of research. We found the one that was in one video that was featured on a travel site on Facebook, and we went to it. It's about a someone refresh me. About an hour and a half, 2 hour drive away from Zurich, which for the day wasn't that bad, but it was a long drive. Like, a lot of people think that these cogwheel railways, they're just everywhere around Zurich, and it's like, no, not really. Like, you have to actually drive out. There was a lot of places that were outside of Bern, so Zurich, it's kind of on the eastern side of Switzerland, and Bern's kind of like more like upper center, and then over. A lot of the places were on the other side of Bern, in between Geneva and Bern. So that was also about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive in that direction. And then the other way, by St. Moritz, there was one too. But with St. Moritz, that was about 2.5 hour drive past St. Moritz, and it's awesome. It's fun if you have the time for it, but a lot of these places, like, you have to have a rental car, because if you try to take the train, it's like, you guys, like, the train, it's like, okay, you have to go to Zurich, and then from Zurich you have to go through Bern, and then you have to either transfer there, or you ride through to another place and then catch another train. So it's like a double connection to actually get there. And then when you get to the train station, then you have to take the bus over to actually get to the station to actually take you up the mountain in order to get to the alpine coaster. So we're like, you know what, no, we're just gonna rent a car. So renting a car was actually not that bad for the day. Like, how everything else I thought was expensive in Zurich, like, we got a car midsize, about $110 with full insurance, and then gas for the whole thing was maybe $50. So in reality, like, splitting that 4 ways, it wasn't that bad. So we drove over to the city where the alpine coaster was at, and then we bought a ticket to go up, and then I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, like Lake Otinsky. So there's a lake that you can walk to, and it's a pretty far walk. It's a lengthy walk. Like, my buddy Tito and I, like, I'm not in the best shape. I mean, I used to run marathons years ago, and now it's like, you want to ask me to climb a mountain, I'll be like, nah, forget it. And Tito and I were just dying, walking there and back, just absolutely dead. But the coaster is actually just off the Skyway station. You go over there and you can buy either one ride, or I think it was 10 rides, 5 rides. It was 5 rides. You can buy 5 rides at a discount, and so we bought the 5 ride option. And so we get on, and the guy was giving us directions about what to do, and he's like, hey, just a heads up, you definitely want to use the brake around the curves. And we're like, well, why do you want to use the brake around the curve? We want to go fast. Like, he's like, no, you want to use the brake around the curve because people have either flipped and fell on the track, or they've gone overboard and gone literally flown off the track. And I'm like, oh, okay, well then, yeah, that's definitely kind of a safety thing. So absolutely not a problem. So first couple of runs was great, and it was amazing fun. Like, you're on this mountain coaster, you're just flying around, and it's just a simple pull lever brake, and there's 4 pads at either end, and that's what slows you down on the sled. And it was amazing. Like, you look out and it's beautiful. Like, I even flew my drone just north of there a couple miles, because there was some military installation that was over around that area. And so, of course, I was playing it safe and just went way north where it was, like, not a problem, no airspace problems, nothing, and flew it. And it's beautiful. Like, the pictures and the videos can't do that place justice. Absolutely amazing. So we're, riding around the coaster, and I didn't witness it, but my buddy Mike did. But I'm sorry, Pat. I have to call you out. You flipped on the track. But I don't blame you, Pat. I don't blame you at all. Mike was the one to instigate him because Mike was a sled back, and he was like, "Oh, go faster, go faster, go faster." And Pat's like, "Go!" It's like, "Oh, just go faster." And so Pat just let the brake go and just let it go. And then on the curve, of course, it's inclined at one point, and then it comes back down. So you obviously have a bigger lip when you're taking that curve up and a smaller lip down. So he went up on the big lip, and then he clipped the little lip back and just whoop, flipped right over. I didn't witness it, and unfortunately I didn't catch it on video because I was actually holding the GoPro at the time, and I was the third car. I was further back, and I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get to catch that. But poor Pat on that coaster. I apologize, but that was pretty funny from what I heard. I mean, I didn't witness it, but I heard it was great. So definitely want to take it slow around the curves on those mountain coasters. So we did that. It's a lot of fun. It was. I mean, people like and view all these videos of these mountain coasters, and it's amazing. It's great, but just a heads up, like it takes forever to get out there from Zurich. So just keep that in mind if you ever go out to Switzerland. So then we drove back, and everything was fine. Changed hotels. We ended up using points for half the stay, so we changed different hotels. And then the next day, we're kind of figuring out like, okay, well, what are we going to do today? And so we went to the Lindt Chocolate Factory. That is, I wouldn't say it's on Lake Zurich. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But you take the train, you go down. It's about a half hour south of Zurich. And it's this big factory, but they also have a huge shop. And it's literally every single Lindt chocolate they make. Even stuff they don't sell in the States, which was pretty cool. And there was a couple new, like they had a new pistachio flavor that just came out that they weren't selling it out to the public yet, which was pretty cool. And a lot of chocolate there, good, decent prices, really, really, really cheap chocolate. So if you want brownie points when you come home with the Lindt chocolate, I recommend it. We get there, and you know the greeter was there talking up to us, and then after a while he comes up back to us and he's like, "Hey, you guys doing anything later today?" And we're like, "No, we kind of have a lot of time." He's like, "Hey, we had a couple of cancellations. We actually do an introductory tour to, you know, Lindt chocolate and chocolate tasting tour, and we have a couple spots open if you want to do it. And then on top of that, you get a discount in the store." So we're like, "Oh, heck yeah, okay, like absolutely, like I don't mind paying money and then getting a discount." Yeah, no brainer. So we did the tour. It was awesome. It was actually in a small room. Like, you know, I'm thinking tour like, oh, like I actually get to go and like check and see them like making the chocolates and stuff. No, it's actually just a small room. It had a curtain in front for the projection for the video, and then the curtain lifts up, and then that's where the chocolate tasting was at. And then so on one wall you had a bunch of different chocolates to try out later on. In front of you, you had 4 different types of chocolate, and they were explaining the difference between like the milk, the dark, the white chocolate, and then I forgot what the other one is. It was like the 90% cacao one. So check that out. Tried a couple of different things out, and that was pretty. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, and especially with the discount. I think it was either like 10 or 15% off shopping if you spend over $50, which I'm like, I was planning already on spending over $50 anyway. So it's like, okay, well, I was already going to buy over $50 anyway. Might as well do this and get a small discount. Not a problem. So after we did the chocolate, went back into Zurich, pretty much walked around Zurich, hung out. Nightlife is pretty cool in Zurich. But after a certain time, it does kind of die down. It's kind of not your, what I would say, typical European city is, where you see like people out and about and hustle bustle. You know, it's not your Paris, your Amsterdam, your London. It kind of quiets down a little bit. The weekends, it does get a little bit busier on the weekends, but not too much going on at night. super late at night. I mean, there is some places, if you go outside of downtown Zurich, to the west a little bit, there's a couple of bars and nightlife and clubs and stuff like that. But in downtown Zurich, not a whole lot going on, honestly. So then the next day was our last full day there. We ended up going out back into Zurich, and then it started to downpour rain on us. So we were going to we're just going to leisurely day in Zurich, not do much. Ended up downpouring rain on us the whole day. So we decided to just go to the hotel, hang out. This is not on my video, on my YouTube video, but Pat and I had a challenge. So we did some stupid Uno challenge and be like, okay, whoever has the lowest card has to eat 100% cacao bar, the whole thing. And if you've ever had like 80-90% cacao, it's super bitter and there's not a whole lot of milk in there. So when you try to chew it, it's very, very, like, I would say, I could describe it as grainy and just rough, trying to chew it and try to break it down. And I was a loser, but I'm a man of my word. So I bought 100% cacao bar and the train station in Zurich before we got back to the hotel. And there's a video of it floating around somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know there's one floating around somewhere of me eating 100% cacao bar, the whole thing. And it was brutal. It was not the best experience ever. And it was no water either. I couldn't have any water, nothing. And it was just, I still laugh about it now because it was just absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. But then afterwards, we went to bed. Next morning, got up, went to the airport, took off back home, San Francisco. No problems, no issues there. So overall, the trip to Switzerland was amazing. It was great. I would definitely want to go back. My family wants to go back with me next time. And I'm like, absolutely. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there's a couple other places I missed out in Zurich that I really wanted to, in Switzerland that I wanted to check out. And I'm just like, cool, yeah, like I definitely would want to go back. So plan round 2 for Switzerland sometime in the near future. Highly recommend it. Amazing people, amazing culture, amazing things to do, lots of outdoorsy stuff. One thing I really am disappointed I didn't get to check out was the Matterhorn. I would like to actually take the train to Zermatt, the town at the base of the Matterhorn, and check that town out. I heard it's really cool out there. Yeah, so definitely plan round 2 for Switzerland anytime. Well, guys, that's it for my trip to Switzerland. Usually I would think that I could have this segment end up being question and answer session from previous session, comments, anything that you guys want to bring up, let me know. So with that being said, thank you for listening to TGE Travel Chronicles, the Globetrotting Extraordinary Travel Chronicles, first episode on podcast. I plan on releasing these at least once a week. I may not be able to release one next week, though. I will be in Peru. We're going to be doing Lima and Cusco and check out Machu Picchu. So lots to talk about there on that trip. Once again, thank you very much for listening to the Globetrotting Extraordinary Travel Chronicles. Appreciate it.